Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. Although, with the news I got this morning, today is not exactly a happy day, and I'll go into that in just a sec. But today being Friday, normally we would be doing a Friday recap. However, mail lately has A, been kind of slow, and B, been kind of non-existent. And we're not quite at the point yet where we're pulling out our hair, worrying about content for videos. But we're almost at the point where we got to start reserving mail that's still in the backlog mailbox for Monday videos. Now, luckily, last week I was graciously gifted these 15 packs of 2025-26 Tim Hortons hockey cards from the ever so awesome ForthePulls, Steve. And once again, Steve, thank you very much for the 15 packs of hockey cards. There are still some cards I am missing from this set. Now, luckily, I've completed the base set, but I am still missing a few goalie etching cards. I'm still missing quite a few. I'm still missing 7 attack angle cards. Still missing 1 co-star card. And how ironic, it is the Montreal Canadiens one. And then I'm still missing a bunch of Powerhouse Pillars. And the other one is called, I think, National Pride. Those are both 1 in 100 cards. So I'll pick those up as singles way down the road from now. But there's still other stuff to hunt for in these packs that I'm missing. So that's pretty neat. But before we get to any hunting, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And even though today's video is 100% hockey related, our card of the day is baseball related. Yes. Our card of the day today comes from the 1989 Upper Deck baseball set, so therefore the very first year for Upper Deck baseball, and it features none other than the legend himself, Mr. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express. Now, why, out of all baseball legends, do I go with Nolan Ryan today? Well, you see, at around 10:30 this morning, I received the alleged news that the one and only Chuck Norris had passed away. Now, I say allegedly because myself personally, I believe that death just decided to give up his throne and Chuck took it. That's what I'm going with. But most sources are reporting that he passed away this morning at the age of 86. And if you look at a lot of, celebrity nights and whatnot in MLB, when it comes to the Texas Rangers baseball team, almost all the time, the very first celeb you'll probably see is Chuck Norris. It's also because he was Walker, Texas Ranger. And also, since I don't have his 2024 Allen and Ginter card, which I wish I had very, very bad, and if anyone out there happens to have an extra one lying around and you feel like sending it to Canada, I would ever so graciously take it off your hands. But anyway, I decided to go with this 89 Upper Deck triple exposure of Nolan Ryan because apparently Nolan Ryan just so happened to be Chuck Norris's favorite baseball player. So, yeah. Now, I do have a few Nolan Ryans. This one just happened to be in arm's reach, so I didn't have to go digging or anything. I know it would have been cooler if it was a Texas Rangers Nolan Ryan and not a Houston Astros, but hey, we make do with what we got. So, anywho, so with all that being said, what do you say we get to ripping into these 15 packs? Let's rip some hockey for Mr. Chuck Norris, huh? And speaking of Chuck Norris, I was actually very, very lucky back in 2018 to have met him, because he was the guest of honor for the 2018 edition of Montreal Comic-Con. And at that time, it was the most expensive photo op I decided to buy. And up until I actually decided yes 100%, I was very conflicted. I was hemming and hawing on if I should actually get the photo op done or not. And luckily, I decided yes. And I'm very, very happy I did, because even though it was a, walk in, shake hands, smile at the camera, hi, how you doing, move along, it's still one of the greatest memories I have. And that's why I always say, if your city gets a Comic-Con and they do the photo op thing, which most cons do, always check the list and pick someone, because you never know what could happen down the road. Like, I know a while back, Barbara Eden was a guest for Niagara Falls Comic-Con, and I've wanted to meet Barbara Eden for so long. I love I Dream of Jeannie, and she isn't exactly getting any younger. She's in her 90s now, and, to still be doing the con scene at that age, that takes some real brass balls, and I would love for Montreal to get Barbara Eden one day before it's too late. And no matter what, if we ever do, I'm definitely paying for a photo op with her. Anyway, let's get into these packs. So first off, we have now Montreal Canadian Noah Dobson. We have J-Rob, Jason Robertson, and our insert is a True North Heroes of one Mr. Sidney Crosby, who apparently, as of, I think, yesterday or the day before, is cleared to play hockey once again. So, very happy to hear that, because we all know what happened during the Olympic break and everything. All right, next we got Mr. Brock Besser. We got Robert Thomas, and we have an Above the Ice of Evan Bouchard. Alrighty. The Above the Ice set, I think I've completed that one. So all cards that are not needed will indeed be going on Trading Card Database. So if anyone out there is looking for Tim Hortons stuff, look me up on Trading Card Database. It's the same as YouTube and Instagram. It's Frank's Cards and Collectibles. All right, here we got Brock Nelson. We got JT Miller. And we got an attack angle of Kirill Kaprizov. That might be one I'm still missing. Like I said, I'm still missing 7 attack angle cards, so I will check at the end of this video to see if any of the cards pulled today will be going in the binder. All right, we got Charlie McAvoy. We got Drake Batherson and our insert. Ooh, goalie etchings of Stuart Skinner. I bet Edmonton wishes they still had him. No, I won't go into that. What a trade. Wash. Anyway. Alright, let's try and get this open here. And we'll keep at it. All right, what do we got here? We got Jared McMahon, Patty Kane, Detroit. They got us last night. Oh, man. And we got Roman Yossi on the Monumental Moments. Very nice. I think that was the first subset I completed, just because they're 1 in 3 packs. So very, very easy to complete. Also, on the note of meet and greets and whatnot at Comic-Con, I'd like to know from you guys. Let me know down in the comments who's a celebrity who appeared at a con that you guys, decided, at the last minute not to do it because it was too expensive, or you thought, oh yeah, he'll be back in another year or so, and you never got a chance to, and unfortunately they're not with us anymore. I'd like to hear your guys' stories about celebs like that. All right, we got Clayton Keller, Sam Reinhart, and our insert is a True North Heroes of one Mr. Cale Makar. One of the last Young Guns I need for the, is it 1920? Yeah, 1920 Series 2 set. But probably will not be getting it anytime soon, just because this Young Gun is like $300+, and I am definitely not dropping that much on a modern hockey card. I could take $300 and get a really nice Marty Brodeur auto or something. Anyway, here we got Nico Hischier. We got the Nuge, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and our insert is, we got a Co-Stars. What's the number? Oh, is this... That's, isn't that Kyle Connor? This is the Winnipeg one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele. We pulled the Co-Stars. I said, even though we got 15 packs, I said anything was possible. Those are 1 in 24. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, who do we got here? Hey, Yuri Slavkovsky. Got his 25th goal of the season last night. Very happy for him. And we got Mr. Jack Hughes, who's kind of causing a stink. If you ask me, he's kind of being a baby. I don't care. Come at me. I don't care. Because he's making a big stink saying that he should keep the game-winning goal puck from the gold medal game at the Olympics. And the Hockey Hall of Fame is saying, no, it's going in the Hall of Fame. I mean, look at the game-winning goal that Crosby scored. It's in the Hall of Fame. And he even said he's more happy to see it in the Hall of Fame. So, Jackie boy, just give it up, pal. And then our insert is an Above the Ice of Mr. Josh Morrissey. Alrighty. How many packs do we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Lucky 7. Let's see what we got here. Can we pull a second Co-Stars? Imagine. All right, we got Zach Hyman. We have Adam Fantilli. And our insert is a Monumental Moments of Sebastian Aho. Yes. Carolina. They're one of the next teams we're facing. The next 3 games Montreal is facing is going to be pretty tough. We're facing Matthew Schaefer from the Islanders. Then we got the Hurricanes. And then we got the Columbus Blue Jackets. Whew. And if you see how tight the playoff race is right now in the Eastern Conference, we're going to have to try and win all 3 of those games. I don't necessarily see it happening, but hey, you never know. Okay, here we got Jesper Bratt, Connor Hellebuck. To me, the only reason U.S. won the gold medal, because the guy practically stood on his head. And we got another True North Heroes, this time of Travis Konechny. All right, we're getting down to it now. 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. I know, I just counted them, but it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Okay, whoops. All right, here we got Yegor Sharangovich, followed by Dylan Gunther. And our insert is another goalie etchings, this time of Connor Hellebuck. Alrighty. Don't worry, folks. We're almost done here. We're almost done, and then you guys could be on your merry way, doing your Friday thing. Alright, here we got Alexander Barkov, followed by Big JJ Peterka. And our insert is a monumental moments of Jordan Binnington, Team Canada's goalie. Okay, let's open this here. All right, who do we got here? Here we have Matthew Barzal, Logan Stankoven, and our insert is a monumental moments of Sidney Crosby. I have a feeling probably within the next set or 2 of Tim Hortons, if they continue the monumental moments insert set, I have a feeling Anze Kopitar is probably going to get a card in that set, especially after his last game against the Rangers, and there was a nice moment between him and Jonathan Quick. I think that would make for a great monumental moments card. All right, here we got Elias Pettersson, old EP40 himself, followed by Dylan Strome, and our insert is another True North Heroes, this time of the grizzled vet, Mr. Claude Giroux. And now we come down to our very last pack of the day. I'm sure a lot of you are like, oh, finally, then we could get out of here. If you are, hey, I feel you, man. I feel you. But if not, well, you're more than welcome to stay around as long as you want. All right, and in our final pack of the day, we have Mr. Lucas Raymond. Is Canadian Card Breakers around? Followed by Nathan McKinnon, the other guy from Cole Harbor. And our final insert of the day is an attack angle of Mr. Alex Ovechkin, Mr. 999 himself. Yes, 999 goals if you combine regular season and playoffs. I think that's a pretty cool way to end our video. And with that being said, folks, I know I said I would go through this stack and let you guys know what I was missing and whatnot. I'll go through it all, and I'll try and tack it on in Monday's video. All right? Because we're already over the 20-minute mark, and I feel I've kept you guys here way too long already. So, anywho, folks, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed today's video, sound off in the comments below as well. Before leaving, make sure to check out the description of today's video as well as every other video I post, because there's always a ton of awesome links down there to awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, though you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button. And if you do, click the little notification bell as well, so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's all for me. That's all I got. But I hope you guys have a great remaining Friday. Go watch some Walker, Texas Ranger. Go watch some classic, Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee goodness. Do whatever. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday for another edition of, most likely, Backlog Mail. But until then, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!